Hi, we're on to Station 5. You clicked this video hoping to get a little tricks and hints if you looked at the key and couldn't quite follow what I was doing. So without further ado, let's look at a couple of these problems. I'm not going to show you all of them just for time constraints, but let's talk about a couple of them. Really, the idea here is when we are multiplying two fractions, or dividing in that case, we can cancel some things sometimes. As long as it's multiplication, we're canceling factors, not terms, we're good to go. So in this case, because I have a times x and a times x, it is okay that if I cross these out, I can rearrange these when we're multiplying, and I can go in whatever order I want. So I choose to go in this order where I'm going to do an x divided by x first. That's fine. I could not, for instance, cancel this x out with this x. The only thing that would ever cancel out with an x plus 5, which is a factor, is another factor of x plus 5. And I don't have an x plus 5 up here, so those won't cancel. Now that I've canceled as much as I can, I'm just going to multiply straight across. 3 times 4 is... Oh, wait, I do see something. How about a 4 over a 2? Right? 4 cancels with a 2. That's multiplication, which would just leave me with a 2 on top. Now let's multiply everything on top. 3 times 2 is 6. On bottom, crossed out, I just have an x plus 5. And that's as far as I can take that thing. Nothing else will cancel. Okay? Let's talk C. Before I can cancel factors, hopefully it makes sense that I should factor the thing. So I'm going to factor x squared minus 25 as a difference of two squares. It would give me an x plus 5 and an x minus 5. In the denominator there, I can do a GCF and factor out 2, leaving me with an x plus 4. That's all pretty convenient because now the only thing that cancels out with an x plus 5 is another x plus 5. Because it's being multiplied, I'm going to do that. An x plus 4 will cancel with an x plus 4. And now I'll multiply everything straight across on top is just an x minus 5. On bottom is a 2. All done. Let's try D. On D, when we are dividing two fractions, this fraction divided by this fraction, we actually multiply by the reciprocal. So I'm going to flip this bottom fraction, flip it upside down, and bring it up to the top. And I'm going to be left with 2 times x minus 5. I'm going to factor this thing as I go, just save me some time here. Then the 6 is on bottom. And then I'm going to go back to those processes. Is there anything I can cancel? I have a factor of x minus 5 with an factor of x minus 5. I have a 2 over a 6. That's just 1/3. And now the only thing left on top is a 2. And the only thing left on bottom is a 2/3. Okay. That's kind of the idea. I'm going to give you some problems I'm going to send home. They're a little bit tougher to kind of check and see if you can do this and factor at the same time. So make sure you take a look at that, do the best you can on them. And we are moving on.